The silent war the Bible reveals. Angels and demons at work behind the scenes. Some of the greatest spiritual battles in your life did not happen loudly. They happened quietly, while you were waiting, praying, wondering if God was silent. But the Bible reveals something most people never realize. Silence does not mean inactivity. Often, it means something is already happening beyond what you can see. Scripture teaches that angels and demons are in continual spiritual conflict, not always dramatic, not always visible, but constantly influencing resistance, protection, timing, and outcomes. This war is real, and most of it happens behind the scenes. The foundation the Bible makes clear. The Bible never says the struggle is human. It says plainly, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, and spiritual forces of evil. That means the conflict is organized, it is ongoing, and it is largely unseen. What you experience on earth is often the result, not the cause. Daniel 10. When heaven felt silent but war was happening, Daniel fasts. He prays. He waits. For 21 days, nothing changes. From Daniel's perspective, no answer, no sign, no movement. But when the angel finally appears, the truth is revealed. From the first day you prayed, your words were heard. But the prince of Persia resisted me. That single statement changes everything. The answer was released immediately, but it was resisted. A demonic ruler opposed God's messenger, and another angel, Michael, had to intervene. Daniel felt delay, but heaven was in motion. This was not chaos. It was strategic conflict, and Daniel never saw the battle, only the outcome. Michael the archangel. Proof the conflict is structured. Michael appears repeatedly in Scripture as a warrior assigned to resistance. In Daniel, he confronts demonic rulers. In Jude, he contends over authority. In Revelation, he leads angels into battle. This shows us something critical. Spiritual warfare is not random. It is assigned, ordered, and purposeful. Angels do not fight emotionally. They fight by commission. Revelation 12. A rare glimpse behind the curtain. Scripture briefly pulls back the veil. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. This confirms angels and demons do fight. The conflict is real, not symbolic. Earth is affected by outcomes in the spiritual realm. What Daniel experienced privately, Revelation reveals globally. The war did not start on earth. It manifests there. Elisha's servant. Protection was already there. In 2 Kings, an enemy army surrounds Elisha. His servant panics. Fear takes over. Elisha doesn't pray for escape. He prays for vision. Lord, open his eyes. Suddenly, the servant sees horses, chariots of fire, angelic forces already positioned. The protection existed before the fear. The servant wasn't in danger. He was unaware. This reveals a powerful truth. God's defense is often active, long before danger is perceived. Jesus, calm authority in invisible conflict. Jesus never treated demons as metaphors, and he never dramatized spiritual warfare. In the wilderness, demonic temptation happened quietly. Angels later came to minister to him. When casting out demons, Jesus recognized spiritual hierarchy. He exercised authority, not fear. Jesus showed us something essential. Spiritual warfare is handled with clarity, not panic. Why this war is usually silent? The Bible suggests silence is strategic. If fear ruled the believer, faith would collapse. If every battle were visible, trust would disappear. Angels work without applause. Demons work without announcement. Scripture says angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who inherit salvation. They serve, they guard, they resist, often without you knowing what believers are actually called to do. The Bible never tells believers to speak to angels, chase demons, obsess over warfare. Instead, It commands. Stand firm. Walk in obedience. Remain discerning. Stay grounded in truth. Because while angels and demons fight, obedience determines alignment. Some delays are not denial. Some silence is not absence. Some waiting is not weakness. If you could see what God has already positioned around you, you would stop asking whether He is present. The war is real. The protection is real. And clarity is part of spiritual maturity. Stay grounded. Stay obedient. And trust that heaven moves, even when earth feels quiet. If this message brought clarity, type discernment in the comments as a declaration that you are choosing clarity over confusion. Subscribe for biblical wisdom that strengthens your walk in faith.